That's a swinging bridge. Whoa. Hey guys, welcome back to Southern Adventures. Today we're heading down to Toccoa River Swinging Bridge. It's off one of the service roads about 3 miles in, and it's just a short trip about half a mile down to the swinging bridge. So we're going to go down and take a look and follow us along. All right guys, here is the head of the trail. We're going to start our walk in now, so follow along with me. All right guys, looks like we've come up on a segway. You got the Benton Mackay Trail that travels right through here, and we're heading down to the suspension bridge. You can see ahead the trail is very easy, very flat, and seems to be very well maintained. And there's a lot of people that come in on vacation that just come up this area to get down to the swinging bridge, so it stays fairly maintained. Now that service road we came up, it's rough in certain areas, so I would be mindful of what kind of vehicle you bring up into the area. I actually took the minivan up through here, was able to make it just fine. But I'm used to these service roads, so just like I said, just be mindful of what kind of vehicle you're bringing into the area. All right guys, we're almost down at the river, and you can see we're starting our downhill descent. It's getting a little rougher, so make sure you wear a good, decent pair of hiking boots when you come out here. I'm sure if it's been raining a little bit, been a little wet, this might get a little slick getting over some of these tree roots. Just ran across a little bushcraft tree here. Somebody's made him a little seat. It's pretty neat. And here's the tree that was, I guess, cut down by the Forestry Service. All right, we got to the point now where we can see the Toccoa River. I don't know how well you can see it through the camera. We're getting down pretty close at this point. And just a few ways down from where we were just at is the bridge. We're starting up on it now. Got this little bit of a downward descent. Not too bad, guys. Not bad at all. And here we are. Toccoa Swinging Bridge. Wow. Hope nobody's afraid of heights. All right guys, I am making my way across the descent of the bridge now. It's definitely swinging. Pretty neat. Sorry if the camera's shaking. It's kind of hard for me to keep it still at this point. It's beautiful. The river's really shallow on this side. And then on this side, it's fairly deep. Probably some really good fishing out here. I saw at the top where the parking area is, there were several people getting out of their vehicles where they were getting all their fishing stuff ready to come down. One guy looked like he was even going to fly fishing. I'm not sure with the rapids in this river if I want to do that, but yeah, more power to him. Wow, let me turn around. I'm gonna head to the other side of the bridge, not too much further. And it looks like some clearing, maybe some campgrounds down there, so we'll go down, take a look at those, and looks like I can see where the Benton Mackay Trail comes through as well, so we can see. We'll go down and maybe take a look and see where that's at and where it cross sections through here. All right guys, I am gonna get out the camera. It's time to take some pictures. I brought the tripod with me this time so I can get maybe a little bit better still photos that are slowed down, because last time they really turned out blurry. So let's get the cameras put together and we'll take some pictures. All right guys, I'm gonna step out on the ledge here and get some photos in this direction. All right, we got the nice little creek waterfall here. We'll try to get a few shots of it. try to slow this down without putting it on the tripod, since I've got the other camera on the tripod right now. We'll see what we can do. That's probably still going to turn out a little blurry. Just so hard to hold the camera and keep it still while it's taking a slow shot like that. It just always just gets some motion blur out of it unless you have it on a tripod and just perfectly set up. And this honestly is a little too bright for that anyway. We're going to move on down, take some other pictures. And we're on the other side of the bridge, and this is that little campground area I was talking about. And I would say it is flat. I can tell water's coming up to the edge, so you would definitely have to camp it back this direction, back to the right side of the river in case it floods overnight. But it still looks like a pretty safe area, and it hasn't really been touched by water. And there's a few campfire areas over here to the right you can see as well. I'll try to show as much as I can in the pictures. Again, I like to upload those to my Southern Adventures photography website. I'll put that link in the description so you can go and see the full resolutions of any one of my pictures that I take out on these adventures. Let's see if I can get a better shot of the swinging bridge looking up at it. Looks like this is going to turn out to be some pretty nice shots. Alright guys, I am at the underside of the bridge now. I'd like to get some upward facing shots of the bridge here. Maybe down at the water a little bit too. The sun is coming down in this direction, so we should be able to get a nice clean shot without the sun getting in our way underneath the bridge here. Yeah, those are going to look really, really good. Alright guys, I'm just kind of walking around out here enjoying the sights. You can see there's quite a few people out here today. Like I said, it's not hard to get out here. I brought my wife with me. She's not on film, but you did see I brought out 2 cameras, so you'll definitely get a lot more pictures today than what you normally see. And she has a much better camera than me, and a lot of times in these type of areas it does show some much more detail, so we'll take a look at those as well. Maybe upload a few of those in the video. But yeah, it's turned out to be a really nice day, and again, not a hard walk. I was walking down through this area too and run across, I think they call these laurel trees. You guys correct me down in the comments if I'm wrong on that, but these are pretty cool. Yeah, looks like somebody's got a little camp spot over here too. And there's another one up the way. I'll step back here and take a few pictures of this area. This is pretty neat. Alright guys, I am down here on the other side of the bridge, and there's a lot of camping sites that I've seen in this area, but be mindful because I am seeing signs like this here that the river has flown well up over the bank. And that can happen in a very short period of time. And if you're not aware of it and you're sleeping at night, you could very well find yourself being flooded with water in a really bad situation. So you definitely want to keep mind of that. And I've seen, even on down here, some areas that it's been really hot. All right, guys, that's going to be it for the day. Appreciate you guys coming out and taking a trip with me out to the Toccoa Swinging Bridge. But listen, until next time, get out there and create your own adventure.